Hola amigos, welcome to Tarot Mi Amor. We're going to make the heart
Spread for Leo.
for Leo.
The lion rules the heart, rules the fifth house. Sun is Lord, so the most powerful house.
You want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go. We
This is
shuffled.
the-
We shuffled earlier.
3 of Pentacles,
Okay. It's a hard worker coming in.
8
Ooh.
of Cups,
Okay. That's
the Judgment,
judgment is
Judgment.
in the relationship. That's you.
9 of Swords,
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's your other in the relationship.
Ace of Cups,
It's your advice. Wow. Interesting.
7 of Pentacles,
Wow.
King of Cups,
That's the advice
Sorry.
for your relationship as a
and
whole.
the Temperance.
Wow. Okay.
And
This
the
is
bottle of
Leo. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Okay, we don't weight the bottom so heavily in this reading. Coming in, we see our old friend, the Artisan. The Three of Pentacles is a really solid card. You gotta love it. It's someone's a craftsman, loves what they do, does a good job. And in terms of the position of coming into the relationship, it's kind of like a Virgo. I was a Virgo, I'm sad, so. Yeah, wow, maybe someone, you come into the relationship, like I'm thinking of I always want to use these euphemisms, hitting on all cylinders like a car. It's running really well. You're really running well. In terms of coming into the relationship, usually there's a reason that we're like this. So maybe you're just an organized person, or you're having a 6th house Saturn transit or something.
Well,
Leo.
the other person
Mhm.
is the 8 of Cups. Looks like he's giving the back to the
Giving his back
emotions or the love.
to love. Yes, past love maybe. Well, you see, he's looking. Let's see. He's looking that way to the past. If we're looking at the card, so your person, if this is for you, Leo, I think you've got to say you're dealing with a person who comes into the relationship recently, having left another relationship. No judgment. It's not necessarily bad, but to identify if this is for you, there's got to be some element of that going on. And for you, you're just someone, you might be a hard worker, well organized, but I'm kind of trying to get a feel for what this is coming into the relationship. It's a little uptight. I'm feeling a little uptight. And it's usually about control, and it's about you've been hurt in the past. You know, the Ten of Wands, there's something overall, is both of you started a new cycle. But for me, this would be almost like a long time thing, like maybe this kind of Leo, how you kind of are. But it's not necessarily bad. I mean, this is someone who, if they say they're going to go out on a date with you Friday night at 7, they're going to be there. And if they say they love you, you probably do, right? Someone that can make a commitment here.
And in this position is how is the person in the relationship?
In the relationship, this is our Leo now, how they feel once they get into this relationship.
Well, this one is very clear, no? Looks like already finished a relationship and he's having a bad time in his mind or in his feelings.
Yeah.
He's hurt yet.
Literally staying up late at night and can't sleep because your mind is racing. So this is your other. But with the Judgment, the Major Arcana, and the only one other than your outcome, which is significant, this is about being called up, the trumpet's sounding. And so you may be feeling some energy in the relationship that maybe this is karmic, maybe this is powerful, maybe um, it is encouraging you to express some part of yourself that you've held back. Judgment can be where it gets called out, drawn up, something like that. And then, interesting, this is in the advice, is the Ace of Cups. I mean, I don't know, to me, the advice is sort of give your cup. Do you think? I think
Yes,
that
then they have the King of Cups.
for the overall
For
advice
the-
for the relationship, which is to, I think as a relationship advice, what the King of Cups is, and it is goes well with the Ace of Cups, but it's this is the advice for the relationship, and that
Mhm.
is to bring it into an emotional maturity and an emotional balance and a strong emotional connection. The King of Cups, he understands emotions, and
Mhm.
he's they don't control him. He controls them well, but he's emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. So maybe it's about bringing to the relationship this emotional intelligence, huh? And this would be what your Ace of Cups. This is the third reading in a row. I don't know. I'm not a big twin flame guy, but once again, I'm feeling that energy of the twin flame. This is the awake twin flame. This is the sleeper, classic, right?
Sí.
And they're just somnambulating through life, and you're out here doing your work, your soul work, learning your lessons, paying attention, doing whatever you do, and you're feeling like, wow, this, you're feeling the connection. Like, I feel this is a soulmate, and it's being confirmed by they're saying, yeah, this is your cup. But maybe this guy over here, now their advice is the Seven of Pentacles. So, this is about examining your harvest. And I think for this person over here, your person, Leo, what this is saying is because they're in this Nine of Swords energy. And I don't think it has to do with this relationship. However, you could be triggering them in some way. And maybe that's what you need to talk about, King of Pentacles, and get emotional about, because maybe this person doesn't deal well with emotions. I don't know. It's not really indicated here. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's them needing to pay attention to what they have done. Like if they're coming from this old relationship and they're saying about the man or woman that they were involved with, blah, 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 and they never say to you, I could have done this better in that relationship, or I made this mistake, or I wasn't perfect, or I had a part in it too. If they're not saying that, then that could be really what this is saying, is they need to take account of their actions, their life.
See, like you say, learn about the mistakes
Yeah.
that he made in the last relationship and use for
To bring
a
that
better-
emotional
Mhm.
balance. And this could be karma. This could be, I think, for your other person. I gotta go here. This is what I'm really feeling strongly. They brought whatever happened. I think they brought it on themselves. I think they had a hand in it. And maybe, I don't know about, this is me. I get the most upset when I screw myself. So maybe that's why they're upset. Maybe they don't quite realize, they haven't quite taken responsibility, but unconsciously almost they understand like they had a hand in this, their own demise. They self-sabotage something, and so that reckoning up. But with the Temperance card, I think I want to clarify this.
But I was reading speak about the perfect equilibrium.
This is the Sagittarius card,
and
my
also
card.
have the cups.
And you have the King of Cups. And so maybe I think again we're kind of talking about an emotional equilibrium. Right, you understand. An emotional reciprocity, emotional connection, which I think might be lacking, honestly. Okay? And that's what needs to happen. That's what it's saying. You guys need to come together emotionally. Huh? And you want it. I think Leo wants to do this. And I think what this is saying is this is a very positive card. We can clarify it, but what this is saying is that you will have what you want, but it's going to take some patience and time. That's what this is: balancing the emotions, talking about it, opening up, and stuff. And we got a positive outcome here, which certainly looks like either a soulmate twin flame relationship, but it's definitely a relationship where you, Leo, are probably having the most control, the most in control. I'm not saying it's unequal. I'm just saying your partner may need you in this whole process to kind of take some kind of lead and help move into this King of Cups energy, and then on into the relationship. Huh?
See? Perfecto.
I don't think it really needs to be clarified.
Bueno.
Okay. Leo,
Let us know.
yeah, let us know if
Sí.
it resonates with you. Hope to hear from some people.